but you know, it's just the point of like, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna let like this situation get the best of me and make me feel like insecure and get me down. Like that was my initial reaction. I was like, this sucks, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of us, especially the people that have gotten hated on, which is us three from the outside world. It's
Right.
like we're the ones that are targets now.
Right.
There's a lot of people in there that behind the scenes, you know, Bella, Josh, all those people don't get put on a chopping block like we will because they are little.
I don't know though. I don't think we know any of that, to be honest with you. Like I mean, I even assume that like I'm a bad guy, but I've gotten like emails saying like, Kristen, like, you know, like one lady was like, Kristen, like, hold your head up high. You have many fans out here. Like, you know, so I think like we also get too down on ourselves here. Like everyone's going to have haters, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that's expected.
I'm just not going to,
I think it's just, I don't know what it was with him. If it was the beekeeper that was just like the last snap.
I think that was like the last straw, I think, for sure.
Well, if he ends up staying, I think on his behalf, we should probably just say that he can't come back. That's just what happened again, which sucks.
Yeah.
I don't personally. If he's affecting one of the group members, that's not really cool. We can't just be like, yeah, that's fine. He can keep coming. If Dedeker wants to carry on a situation with him after this is over, then that's on her. That's cool. We shouldn't put Mike through something he doesn't want to go through.
Repeatedly.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I would be in the same position he was.
I know. I'm kind of like stuck either way. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess I like don't want to speak on it because I have like mixed. Like I care about Mike, but at the same time, it's like I made that barter, so I, you know what I'm saying. So like I don't really want to like speak on it because I can like see it both ways.
No, I hear you on that. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with Jake at all. I don't think last night would have happened if he didn't go approach Mike. I thought that was kind of a stupid move on his part.
Right.
But at the same time, who's to say it was his choice, I guess.
I tried to stop him.
Huh?
I tried.
What did he say?
Mike is.
I thought that was really weird. Mike walked up. I was like, what's in the bag, dude? My stuff. What?
Yeah. I was like, what? The poor guy, he loved his boat.
I don't understand. Because every
For a long time, he just switches it on and off. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the feelings he has today, I've heard him voice like 2 weeks ago. He was like, I
Yeah.
just need to go home. I'm
Yeah.
done with this. So like,
Well, he
not
came
old,
from a
it's
good
not new.
life, though. He has a girl back home. He has a career and that's successful. And he makes a lot of money. And he goes.
TV show. If you haven't seen it, it's on YouTube.
Oh man, they do search you up before they hire you, huh?
I was gonna say, if you haven't seen it, yeah, they'll search your name. I'm gonna come up and be like, what's this?
Shit.
And certain little freakouts like last night, they make it on.
Yeah.
They make it on. And if he's
I
not,
wouldn't doubt if me and Bella got into it at the kitchen that one day. I'm sure that made it on. Think about what the preacher said. He had that YouTube video of him saying, what did he say? Heck?
crap.
Crap? That made it on a YouTube video? Like, really? Wow, people. I don't know. I'm more excited than anything this week. I want to see who America votes.
This sucks.
It's me. I mean, I'm not
People who
worried
really
about
do
it.
want to be here, like, is now like worried that they may have to leave, and people who don't want to be here, we don't have the option of putting them up anymore.
Yeah, but it takes kind of the popularity contest out of this on the inside. You might have put it on the outside, but I don't think so, honestly. I think America's going to choose who they really... I mean, the people that watch this so religiously are watching not because they like certain people. They watch because they want to see the project actually succeed.
Right.
That's why they watch. Especially like the 14... I mean, I don't know, maybe those people are fans of somebody if they're watching 14 hours a day. But...
I don't know. I was bummed about it as initially yesterday, but now I'm just like totally at peace with it. Like every 2 weeks, I'm just gonna act like it's my last 2 weeks, and then if it's not, then great, I got another 2 weeks.
I don't want to live counting every single day like that, though. I don't want to be like, this might be my last week here. Like, I don't want to live that way.
You know how fast this is gonna go compared to the last 2 months that we've been here. Instead of like every month, it's like everybody's gonna be on their toes. Everybody's gonna be busting ass. Everybody's gonna be doing something.
And if they're not, it's just because they don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be
here. If
here.
they're not, they're done. They're just they don't want to be here, which is fine with me. Let them go home. But like Rob and Mike, like Mike could have easily woke up and done his normal routine, but he didn't want to. He's done. He's drained. But in his defense, he's not this kind of lifestyle. He's a city guy, party guy. Likes to be around model chicks.
Yeah. He is like, this is totally like the opposite of what he's used to. Like this lifestyle.
For the most part, he had a pretty good attitude to it. Than last night. But I'm not gonna throw him under the bus and say I wouldn't have done the exact same thing.
No, yeah, I don't think. I was just disappointed the way it all turned out last night, but I don't think, I wouldn't hate on anybody for it. I just was disappointed in the outcome.
I definitely think it could have been handled better, but
yeah.
That also being said, I think there was 2 parties to blame rather than just one.
I think he just feels...
I think Mike could have handled himself better, but I think Jake could have not approached the situation at all.
I think he just feels like weakened all across the board, not just by the situation, but just by being here. Like he feels very vulnerable, and like I don't think he likes that. It's not his comfort zone. I mean, so I think that plays a big part in it. I don't even think outside of here he would even react that much to a situation like that, but he just feels like, he probably feels like everything's being taken away from him,
He said he would react to worse than he did last night if it was from the outside.
Right. True.
I mean, you gotta pull back a little bit considering you know where you're at.
Right.
But he said if that dude didn't have a microphone, he would have pushed him in the bar. Yeah.
Mike's got a little temper on him.
Dude, he does.
Well, at least he stopped and considered the microphone. I'm surprised he didn't just be like, whatever, go, jump in the lane.
Surprising.
I do, like, I have
He would have said F the microphone.
Yeah.
I have a temper on me, but when I like have a temper, I'd rather be like left alone to work it out on my own.
That's my thing. That's
I would never take it out on an individual. Like, it doesn't help me take it out on an individual, even if I don't like them. Like, I'd rather just be left alone to like till the crap out of the garden and like curse a little bit.
Yeah, but I feel like no matter where Mike would have gone yesterday, that dude would have just followed him.
Yeah.
Like even after the lake thing, he came back over here, and it's like, dude, do you not get it? Like he is not happy. Like Mike's not really one for destruction. I don't think he really wanted to break these pumpkins last night. I think it was just like the fact that Jake brought them, so it was like a way of like, fuck that, hit him.
Right. But the unfortunate part is to people who aren't here, it makes Mike look really not good.
Bad,
You know, we understand the premise of the whole situation, but
oh, yeah, it just sucks. I don't really think there's a way to talk him back into it. He just said he's done.
so doing this morning, like, are you 100% or are you just? But you know what though? He told me that last night too. Last night right before we went to bed, or like I went back over to bed. You guys like farted for 2 hours, but like before I went back to bed, he was like, "No, I'm leaving tomorrow." And I was like, "For real?" And he was like, "No, I'm definitely leaving tomorrow." And I was like, "Okay." And then this morning he came to me. He's like, "Yeah, I'm leaving this morning." And I'm like, "Are you 100%?" He goes, "Yeah, I have no doubt in my mind. I'm leaving. It's not worth it to me anymore."
I just don't know why people can't go through the process, because it really kind of affects all of us in the same way. I just don't know why people can't go through the process, because it really kind of affects all of us in the same way. I just don't know why people can't go through the process, because it really kind of affects all of us in the same way. I just don't know why people can't go through the process, because it really kind of affects all of us in the same way. I just don't know why people can't go through the process, because it really kind of affects all of us in the same way. I just don't know why people can't go through the process, because it really kind of affects all of us in the same way. I just don't know why people can't go through the process, because it really kind of affects all of us in the same way. I just don't know why people can't go through the process, because it really kind of affects all of us in the same way. I just don't know why people can't go through the process, because it really kind of affects all of us in the same way. I just don't know why people can't go through the process, because it really kind of affects all of us in the same way. I just don't know why people can't go through the process, because it really kind of affects all of us in the same way. Like, the way he's been acting, he probably was going to be one of the people that gets nominated.
Right.
Just go through the process. Get voted off and just be done with it. And you know what? You still get your whatever.
I know. Because it's only like...
Because now it's like, that doesn't change. Like, we're still going to have to eliminate somebody next week.
Like, he'll know in like 48 hours whether or not he was one of the 3. Because we're there telling us Saturday mornings. Like, if you could just wait 48 hours, and then if you're one of the 3, then, you know, you can rally to leave. But, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And just...
But it's like, it's almost to the point, like, every time we have a vote off, it's like people...
Just walk.
Do something, like,
out.
even Katie, she knew she was getting... But she knew she was going to be the one that wasn't chosen. So she went off. And she just guaranteed that she was going to, you know what I mean? Guaranteed that she was going to get voted off. Like, Mike, he knows, like, I don't personally think, you know, he was going to get voted off until, like, the last couple of days of him just, like, being very crude and rude about the whole
It's not the greatest, but...
D thing, but...
I just can't, like... I'm at a point where I can't be in a negative place any longer, or else I'm not going to make it here, you know? Like, I woke up this morning and I was feeling a little down, and I was like, no, you can't do this. Like, I can't be down anymore, else I'm going to end up walking out. Like, I can't be in a negative place anymore, and if other people are, that's cool, but, like, I really have to try and, like, stay up a little bit, or else I'm going to start suffering, you know, for my own mental health. You know, and I'm not
we
saying,
all
like,
went through that process, too.
I'm not saying, like, fake positive, but just, like, finding things that are going to make me happy again, like getting up and, like, putting my makeup on and, like, you know, like, stupid stuff like that, like, instead of, like, walking around in my PJs for half the afternoon. And
so I like doing the barn stuff because I have to get up every morning. Like, I don't have a choice, and it's kind of like I was enjoying doing running and swimming laps extremely with Mike, but now it's like my dude's going.
Go water the garden. Did anyone water this morning?
he started to. I saw him, but I don't think he barely even finished. Because the hose is dragged over there.
Okay. I really don't want to do this.
We got our third chicken.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You have to put it underneath the lamp?
Yeah, I had to build a box for him today. What was Chris saying yesterday? This shit's gonna happen today.
What?
What was Chris saying last night? Like something's gonna go down today? I'm over these surprises, everybody.
Yeah, I know that we were doing another like contest today. Amanda told me. I don't know if that's to be mad. Yeah, I'm over the surprises too. It makes me like, I mean, because honestly, yesterday's surprise is like.
It was a kick in the stomach.
Yeah, like when we all heard that, we were like.
Because I mean, like, it was a two-way street. Like, yeah, you feel nice because you know you're safe for 4 weeks, and you can't go anywhere. But like, it's pretty much like you only have 1 week of just chill time here, and then 1 week of just panic. Like, I wouldn't say chill time, but like, as long as you're doing your normal thing and contributing the way you were contributing before, I don't think anybody has anything to worry about. But I think a lot more people are going to be on edge the second week, waiting to see who's getting voted off.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to like encourage tension like that. That would be a big. It's like week 2, people are like trying to like step on each other's toes, and I hope that doesn't happen.
I don't know. I don't think so. But
well, Dedrick
time will tell.
Dedrick and I were saying this first vote will like really show how it's going to play out. Like the 3 that they pick, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's like 3 like wild cards where we're like, what? Then it'll be like, it'll show it's more of a popularity contest. But if it's like people who we were anticipating on voting out anyways, then we'll be like, okay, like I'll feel better about it,
How do you think it's going to be?
Well, first of all, I think the way the layout's going to go, I was telling her, I think it's going to be one person who we would have voted out anyways. I'm just generally speaking, I think this is how it's going to go every 2 weeks. One person who we would have voted out anyways, and it's no surprise. The second person is going to be someone who's really vocalized they don't want to be here anymore. Yeah. And the third person will probably be like a wild card, like a popularity thing. So like Aaron already thinks he's going to be one of the 3 and he would be the wild card. And then the other two, like the person who doesn't want to be here would either be Rob or Mike because they've both like really vocalized they don't want to be here. And then the third person might be Bella because we've been talking a lot about her being eliminated anyways, or someone else that like.
I could see the two between that one would be Bella and Bree.
Yeah.
Because she's already been nervous that people. I could see that.
I think that's how it's gonna go because, to me, that's the way it makes sense. Like, you know, one person who we would have already gotten, and the other person like who's just like.
Bree, breakfast.